Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Let's Discuss Wednesdays once again. So, as we were talking earlier about article writing, so today, once again, I'm here to discuss something on specifically on review writing. I think you will enjoy this, and today I'll try to give you a overview, or rather, I should say that 4 tips on writing a review. So if you are here and if you are listening to me live, then please give me your hi or hello. Okay, so what is review basically? What is the purpose of a review paper? It's basically is just not like a report, or you are not just writing, taking up some references and writing something out of it. But review paper actually summarizes the current state of knowledge of a particular topic, and also it creates an understanding of the topic for the person who is reading, because in review what we do, we generally try to discuss the findings presented in recent research papers. And as I was mentioning, that it is not a mere term paper or book report. And also not it is like, just taking up references and pulling them together down, but rather a review paper synthesizes the results from many other primary literature papers, so that the content we try to produce, we try to give an argument, or like on a focus topic, or we try in a I mean yeah in a focus topic, or we try to put the correct reasoning or argument on a particular field. So there are many things under when we talk about writing review paper, like how to choose a topic, and how we should research on finding out what to write on. But today, my focus is not all those things. So I'll just shortly tell you how to write the paper. So the 4 important points that is very common, and we should try to incorporate in a review paper, is basically we should focus on the structure. So generally speaking, mostly any review paper will consist of four sections. So first one, definitely it's an introduction. Then you have the body of the paper. Third is the conclusion and future directions, and definitely the literature that is the references, the literature cited. So the first thing that I would like to focus on is about how you can organize your paper. And as I mentioned, this according to the sections of the paper, what it should contain. I think that is a most important thing, that if we have a clear concept, then other things falls in place. So first, coming to the introduction and background. So generally, it is good that if we make it brief, like I might put it in, like if quantitatively, if it might be the introduction or background should be mostly 1/5 of the paper's length, the total paper's length. And uh, therein is the charisma of the writer, because when the reader starts reading the review paper, it is this introduction which will grab the reader's interest, because you are introducing the topic in the introduction. And also, we have to focus that we can explain the big picture relevance in the introduction itself, and we will also provide basic necessary information, background information. Okay, so coming to the number two, or the section 2 of review paper, that is the body of the paper. Well, it depends on which topic we are writing, but if we are writing about any experimental evidence, then it is very important that we describe the results from recent primary literature articles, and also try to explain how those results shape our current understanding of the topic. um, if we are kind of trying to mention the types of experiment done and their corresponding data that are obtained, well, we are not supposed to repeat the step by step procedure, that is experimental procedures, because review, you are not writing here the protocol. Okay, review is what is out of that clinical research or protocol that has what is the result, that is what we are trying to grab from the primary literature that we will be referring. So for example, like you can use figures and tables and to present your own synthesis of the original data. So that is a very good way of incorporating or making your review interesting, because like for example, if there is a certain experiment done and it has certain results to be shown, you can you instead of just taking that uh, like in the format of table, you can make it as a graph, or you can make it as a flow. I mean, it depends on exactly, how creatively you represent that particular information that you are, you are referring to. And well, third is conclusion. Again, this is a very important area because it will actually very succinctly summarize the major points that you have touched inside the body of the paper. And also it will point out, we should be focused that our conclusion points out the significance of the particular results that we have been collecting or pulling through the entire review paper. And also, keep the conclusion brief. Just like introduction and conclusion, these are like the A to B points, like from the starting and the ending, so that it should be kind of like that. If somebody does not even read in the intricate details or inside, or rather the body of the review paper, still just by reading the introduction and the conclusion, they get some idea that what we are trying to talk about. I mean, what is it about, the paper, what the paper is about, and why we have written the paper, and why it is the review, why this topic, with whatever topic we are writing, is important, or what is the significance of the result. So also, we through a review, it is very good to identify the gaps. Like what I mean to say, that like we can discuss the questions, or we can show future directions to people who, or the readers who might take up those questions to be addressed in their further clinical research or any other basic research. And definitely that citing literature, you it depends again, because you have to actually see and go through and how to handle the citing sources. There is again several methods for that, but then let's not make things complicated, because today I wanted to focus on these four aspects, like particularly how to write the review paper, because I think that is one way with which you can think of starting your publication career, even if you do not have original research at hand. So I think that would have been useful. So to summarize, the 4 points that we need to remember on how to write a review paper is about the introduction, then we should think of the body of the paper, how to organize it, the conclusion, and we will try to give the future directions, and definitely the citing of the literature. So I think that was all for today, and I think I'll come up with more such topics on article writing. But one thing is that there are many aspects to this which I have not covered. The only intention through these discussions is that my vision is to give you an overview of the concept. So there are intricate details on this. So might be, if it is necessary, we can actually discuss those things also as per your suggestions. So with that, I'm ending today's Let's Discuss Wednesdays, and thank you so much for joining me, and once again being a part of this group. And thank you. Stay safe and take care. Bye bye.